EA Sports. It's in the game. One game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. From Oracle Arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors getting set to match up with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They have the home court here, always crucial in a Game 7, with the winner moving on to the NBA Finals.
Now look, I think both teams are worthy of going to the NBA Finals. But the reality is that only one team will prevail this evening. And the way this series has gone so far, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes all the way down to the final shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Durant across the timeline, just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Durant to Curry. He's looking for that touch.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry to Durant. 4-3. His first effort off the mark. Takes stock of the floor. To Westbrook. The Thunder down to 4 in the shot clock with another basket there. Jay, if you're Russell Westbrook, how do you take on the responsibility of getting them over the hump?
You have to own it, and that starts with owning the fact that, yes, you were the first player in the history of the game to average a triple-double back-to-back years, but that did not equate to your team being successful. Sometimes less is more, and he has to make sure that he's surrounded and allowing the players he's surrounded with to help him get to the next level.
Russ at the controls. Nothing going here on that drive. Westbrook. Down to 5 on the 24. Westbrook. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Durant with the basketball up top. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. Paul George down to Adams. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Thompson to Green. Curry to Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Buries it on the catch and shoot. 1 quarter down in this deciding Game 7. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors have the basketball.
Here we go. Here we go.
Curry to Thompson. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. It's Russ at the controls. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Westbrook. Rejected by Green.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. 10-4 is the score. Westbrook with the basketball. Up by 3. Westbrook lobs it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. We've seen Paul George's game evolve in recent years. Mixed results, Jay. How does he get back to being that elite two-way guy?
I think he needs to find a way to be aggressive. Let me bring you in and tell you what he dealt with this past year. When you're a guy who's used to having the ball in your hands, you can make more mistakes because you have more possessions. Then all of a sudden, when you play with a ball-dominant guard like Russell Westbrook, you don't have the ball as much, which means you try to make more out of less opportunity that you have. You force the action way more. Look for Paul George to be way more assertive in this game and find his rhythm by having the ball in his hands.
Westbrook to Paul George. Shot by George, misses. Thompson to bring it into the front court. 5-point game. Thompson to Green. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Thunder. Westbrook into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Inside, he scores.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Curry to Green. Runners good there.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you give poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Westbrook to George. Westbrook. OKC now with 4 to shoot. Not going down for him this time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 5 to Cousins. Here comes the screen. Cousins to Durant. To Curry. Just off the mark. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The second half is about to get started.
Warriors basketball. Thompson to Green. Down low to Cousins. Can't connect from in close.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
To Adams. Cleans it up. grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Curry into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. To Thompson. Thunder have it. To Westbrook. To Paul George. Down to Westbrook. From the painted area, won't go down. Warriors have the basketball. To Thompson. To Curry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Westbrook into the front court. Leads 4. Westbrook to George. Now a step back. At his size on the wing, that's a tough matchup on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, let me tell you about why he's so great defensively. He gets up into you and forces you one way. Does not give you an option to dance with the basketball. That wingspan, that frame, that size, that strength, and that lateral quickness. Oh, there's no getting by Mr. George.
And throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Golden State at the controls. Here's Durant for 2. Not that time. Westbrook with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Westbrook to Paul George. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Curry into the front court. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Not today. Gets off a 3. At the buzzer. That's the end of the third quarter. The Thunder with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Russell Westbrook with the rock. To George. Shot from the lane won't go. To Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Green to Durant. To Curry. Thompson to Curry. Thompson, pass to Cousins, down low. The pass set it all up.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Westbrook across the timeline. Up 6. Here comes the screen. Westbrook to Adams. Westbrook gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Curry with the basketball. Down 8. Cousins. That won't go. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to know that was not a good shot. Thunder with the basketball. George. Green to Thompson. To Curry. Thompson knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Westbrook with the basketball. Up 5. To Westbrook. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Durant across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Paul George. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Drains a step back. Nice move at 6'11".
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. Nothing going here on that drive. George to Westbrook. Here comes the screen. The drive by Westbrook, but got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Wraps him up. That's intentional. And the ref calls it.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Thompson. It's good.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
George, that misses with 3 seconds left. We get a whistle. In the eyes of the ref, he meant it. Intentional foul.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
It's the Warriors who get the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to EASports.com. As we say, so long.
The Warriors are the Western Conference champions. After a long, grueling season, they're now headed to the NBA Finals. The Warriors relied on these guys for their scoring here today. The Thunder weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure. Check out the leading scorers for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Boogie Cousins was constantly willing to sacrifice his body to come up with as many rebounds as he could, and it showed in these highlights.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.